Hey YouTube, it's Tish. Happy New Year. It is January the 2nd, 2022, and we made it. I made it. Y'all made it. So happy to be here. It is cold AF here in good old Texas, but I'm enjoying it. I'm just coming to you with a quick update on what's going on with me in regards to my breast cancer. I hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas, wonderful New Year's Eve. You stayed safe. You're staying out these Covisha streets with this Armarion variant going on. Um, just staying safe. And I am trying to keep myself safe from all of that also, because I'm hoping that I can have surgery in February for reconstruction to put it all together. So, quick update. I have been on the tamoxifen now for a month. And so I just kind of wanted to provide a 1 month update on how I'm feeling with it, things that I'm noticing, that type of thing. So I just wanted to provide a quick update. I did have a visit with my oncologist on the 27th of December, where she did state that I am cancer free. So blessing on blessings for that. Just amazed at how God has moved in this situation and has allowed this situation to let me be a benefit to others. And so this wasn't just my journey, it was my journey to share with others. And then I'm still on it. I mean, it has not stopped because I heard the word cancer free. I am grateful for that. I'm blessed for that. But there's things that go with that that I just kind of wanted to talk about. So that's where the tamoxifen comes in. So as I mentioned in a previous video, I will, because the type of breast cancer that I had, and because I didn't have spreading to any of my sentinel nodes or any of my other lymph nodes, I did not have to have chemotherapy. And because I chose to have a double mastectomy, I did not have to have radiation. So had I chosen just like a lumpectomy or just to have a unilateral mastectomy in just the one breast, then I would have had to have radiation. But I elected to have all of my breast tissue removed from both breasts, so radiation wasn't necessary because there was nothing to radiate. There was no breast tissue and there was no spread. But to prevent the cancer from reoccurring somewhere else, whether it be in the bone or in the blood or just at another place, then I am on a tamoxifen regimen for the next 10 years with an evaluation at 5 years to see if there's another drug. So I've been taking the tamoxifen now for a month, and I shared with her that one of the things that I noticed right off the bat was the headaches. And I noticed it immediately because I don't typically get headaches. Very rarely do I get headaches. I got headaches maybe when I'm under an extreme amount of stress. But even then, I didn't get to the point of where I was when I started taking the tamoxifen. Like, I would wake up and I would just have a dullness and just an aching in my head, across my head, and I do not like that. I felt very uncomfortable, and as it progressed throughout the day, it started to make me sick to my stomach. So I wasn't used to that, and I thought it was because of me not eating or having food in my stomach before I took it. And so I tried to switch up the time of the day that I took it. I took it around 10 o'clock, and that was right after I had my breakfast earlier. I was about to have like a mid-morning snack, so I thought 10 o'clock would be a good time. And after speaking with her, she said, let's move it to the night. And so now I take it with the other medications that I currently take, high blood pressure, cholesterol. So I take all three of those at night at the same time. And that seems to have decreased the severity of the headache. The other thing that I noticed was with the headaches came, like I said, nauseous feeling. So sometimes I do still feel nauseous a little bit. Um, and I just try to be mindful of what I'm eating. I don't know if it's something I'm eating or that, but I just feel a little bit more nauseous, more than what I typically did. Other thing I noticed is that immediately it shortened my cycle. I was used to having, and guys, I'm sorry, TMI, but this might be helpful to you. I had cycles that would be about 5 days. And then this last cycle was 2.5, 3 days. It immediately shortened my cycle. And I brought that up to her, and she said, yeah, it could be forcing you now into menopause. So let's just keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on your cycle over the next few months, and we'll kind of talk about it. But she also gave me a name of a gynecologist that she recommends. And I have a couple of other names, so I'm going to explore those to possibly think about, okay, could I be going now into full menopause with all of this? So those are the things that I've kind of noticed off the bat. And then here and there, I notice joint pain and joint aches. Just kind of have like an achy feeling in my joints that I never really had before. I don't know if it's the change in the weather, but that is something that I've noticed a lot. Today, I was noticing I have just some tenderness right here in this nerve running up this arm. But I remembered, after I had talked to my husband about it, I remembered my breast surgeon saying that I probably will have tenderness every now and then on this side, because this is where the breast cancer was. This is where she removed the lymph nodes. This is where she did a little bit more tugging and pulling to make sure that they got all of the cancer and all of the breast tissue, and could have possibly hit, a nerve. And so I'm thinking, because it's so cold outside, like the weather changed overnight, this nerve is kind of speaking to that. So I'm thinking that's probably what it is. But I do notice like different aches and stuff. So I'm going to start back. I've been cleared to work out minimally. Of course, I can walk, so I'm going to start back walking again. I'm not really going to do any of the HIIT training or kickboxing that I was doing, because I can't do that right now. I probably won't do that for a while. But at least I can start back walking longer distances. So I'll go back to walking each day like I was doing prior to the surgery. Might even do, lower body workout, lunges, things of that nature, to get just that area back where it was prior to a few months ago. So what have I been doing? Hold on, let me just show y'all how I'm giving y'all this this real nasty swoop here action with the hair, giving you 1991, 92 realness. I just wanted to do a little something different with the hair. Okay, I got stay focused. Anyway, so what have I been doing to kind of help with some of these things? So I am, hot flashes. How can I forget about that? Hot flashes. OMG. I was already experiencing night sweats prior to this, because a few years ago I realized, and my gynecologist told me, I'm probably starting to move into perimenopause. So I would experience occasional hot flashes, but night sweats, trouble sleeping was whew. Okay, so that's still the same. That's nothing has changed about that. But the hot flashes that come upon me, OMG. And the night sweats. There are nights I feel like someone just took a bucket of water and just poured it on me. It's just my sheets can get so wet and so damp. So that is another symptom of the tamoxifen. It's going to kick up those hot flashes, which speaks to possibly me going into menopause, early menopause. So I've been researching different remedies, more natural solutions, natural remedies to kind of help with some of these things that I'm going through. I don't like taking a bunch of pills because I already feel like I take too many as is. So I don't want a bunch of I don't want to take a lot of Tylenol for the headaches, and a lot of over the counter something for the nausea, or just stuff that just doesn't have natural benefits. So I've been exploring, like, what are some of the natural benefits to help alleviate some of these symptoms of the hot flash, of the headaches, of the nausea, of um, the night sweats. I still have difficulty sleeping at times, more so because of the tissue expanders. And so you can just kind of see where I am still. Same. I might insert a little clip of kind of where I am and kind of how my scars have healed up. They have healed up beautifully, but the sad thing is they're going to get taken apart again here in a few short period of time. I would say a couple of months or so now, but they have healed up. I don't sleep on my side completely. I do still sleep with my body pillow, because that helps me to be able to roll over on my side some, because I can't fully sleep on my back all throughout the night. So I do roll a little bit, but I just roll slightly, and I don't feel so much of a crushing feeling with these expanders when I have my body pillow. But without my body pillow, Lord, here comes Nicholas. I got a big old sign up, but here he comes. Luckily, he just read it and turned right back around. Thank you. Um, I have a body pillow that I still use to prop me up. And so when I turn, one side of the pillow kind of still sits under me, the other side sits under the breast. So it's not so hard to sleep on the side, because these tissue expanders are hard. They feel like rocks. And so if I were to just go roll completely onto my side with nothing kind of helping, it's like a crushing feel. It's like two boulders, two rocks just kind of knocking up against each other. And it's uncomfortable. Uncomfortable. So I sleep mainly on my back, and I'll roll slightly onto my side with my body pillow. So I still sleep with my body pillow, and that's the best way for me to get comfortable sleep. I have removed the wedge, but I still have the body pillow. I still use my Dr. Teal's to help soothe me, just kind of calm me down, quiet me before I go to sleep. That has helped with staying to sleep at least 3 to 4 hour blocks at a time, as opposed to just kind of sleeping here and there, because I'm a very light sleeper naturally anyway, and the melatonin spray helps me to have longer blocks of sleep, with me making sure I'm in a comfortable position. One of the other things that I like is this Yogi Soothing Caramel Bedtime Tea. I've been using this for about 3, 4 years now, and I'll drink this occasionally before bedtime, and it has soothing agents to help with sleep. It supports a good night's sleep. It is caffeine free, and I do like to drink this occasionally. I don't do it often because I don't feel like getting up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom. So I'll try and drink it at least 45 minutes to an hour before I intend to go to sleep, and then it'll wake me up later, but I'll do it maybe once, twice a month. I'll drink the soothing caramel bedtime tea, and I love it. It's really helpful for that, as far as me getting good sleep, restful sleep, things of that nature. I hope you don't hear my heater in the background. Hopefully it just kind of drowns out like white noise. But one of the things that I do, that I use for the hot flashes, and these are things that I had already had, just because I was starting to experience hot flashes. But I have my portable fan that I can put over my neck, and the fan blows up top. So, and it has different speeds, 3 speeds, to where, because the hot flashes for me start in my face, and then they just kind of work their way down, and it's just like whoo. So if I can catch it while it's in my face and kind of neck, chest area, I keep this with me. I keep it in my car. I'll keep it near my desk area here at home when I'm working, but I mainly kind of keep it in my car or on me, so I can take it with me when I'm out and about, because they hit and you just don't ever know what or when they're gonna come. It comes with a strap. It can be charged, so you don't have to keep batteries in it. But I've had this for about 2.5 years, and I used it occasionally. Now I keep it with me, and I keep it charged. The other one I have is this one, this fan. It's a small little portable fan, and I'll keep this with me sometimes by my bedside, or in the bathroom. I use this to help me put my lashes on to make them stick, but I also use it when that hot flash hits, and it has 3 speeds and blows really well. I'll take this with me when we're traveling and I want to be cool at night at like a hotel, because I have to sleep with it really, really cold. My poor husband, he just wraps up. But year round, I sleep with the air conditioner, a ceiling fan, and a regular fan. And here lately, I've had to put this fan in front of me if it just becomes too much at night. And it's really quiet. That's the first setting. That's the second setting. That's the third setting. That's when I just, but I'll take this with me sometimes at a hotel when we're traveling. But I keep it in my bedroom, in my bathroom area. This also can be charged up with USB, so you don't need batteries for it. Got this off Amazon maybe about 2 years ago. But sometimes I keep it at my desk here at my home office when I'm working, and I don't, especially if I have a meeting and I don't want to have my portable one on, or I don't have it near me and something is coming over me, and I'll just have this sitting at my desk. I can flick it on and it does what it needs to do for me while I'm working. So I do have this, and like I said, I bought them both from Amazon a couple of years ago. So I'll try to post the links to them in the description box. Very reasonable price. They've held up all this time. I don't have any issues with them, so I use that. But just trying to just get through all of this. For the headaches, like I said, I'm not going to take a Tylenol. I'm not going to, I can't, then, and Tylenol is the only thing I can take. I cannot take like Aleve, Advil. I can't take those. My cardiologist does not allow me to take those, only Tylenol. But I don't want to be held hostage to that. So in my research, and I was talking to my oncologist, and two of the things that she told me about were black cohosh and evening primrose to help with the hot flashes. So I've been researching different ones online that I want to buy. I don't want the capsule form of it. I want a liquid form, just because, again, I don't like the synthetic form of different supplements with the capsules. So I tend to like liquid supplements. I take a liquid vitamin C and vitamin D. I keep in my refrigerator. I just put it on my tongue, a couple of drops, or I'll mix it in some juice or water. Take it that way. Works fine for me. So there are two on this this online vitamin shop that I'm probably going to invest in and make purchase this week. And so I'll link them where I found them. So I'm going to look into the black cohosh and the evening primrose. Now, my mother had given me some stuff years ago when I was having, like, I guess, thyroid issues, whatever. She had me take Lydia Pinkham. And I was going to get that, but I remember how nasty that stuff is. And I looked it up last night, and there's a black licorice flavor to it. And it's gross. Gross. But it's helpful for hot flashes, menopause, and things like that. But I just don't think I'm going to be able to get past the taste. It's just, it's nasty. It is nasty to the soul. It is nasty. But it's called Lydia Pinkham. People have been using it for years. I can't do it. I was going to try and do it. And I just remembered the few times that I took it and how nasty it was. I'm just not going to do it. But that is an option also. But I'm going to look into getting the liquid forms of the black cohosh and the evening primrose and see which one of those works best for me. I was talking to my aunt yesterday, and she didn't like the black cohosh. She leaned more on the evening primrose. Another girlfriend of mine, she liked the black cohosh, didn't like the evening primrose. So I'm going to give them both a try and see what works. But they're both supposed to be good for hot flashes. Then just other things that I've noticed, like I said, the inflammation and swelling sometimes. So one of the things that I do for that is I'll do teas. I love tea. I don't like coffee. I can't stand the smell of coffee. I can't stand the smell of coffee on people's breath. But I like tea. I like different types of tea, different flavor teas. So for a while here now, I've been drinking, and I found this out of HEB. It's a pomegranate green tea. And pomegranate green tea is really good for inflammation and helping to lower your blood pressure. And since I am on a blood pressure medication, I try and find different supplements that help to naturally lower the blood pressure medication. And I've been able to be on a very low dosage form of it since I was placed on it maybe about 3 years ago. They haven't had to increase my dosage or anything, and they're actually thinking about lowering the dosage that I'm on now, because I have been able to maintain a pretty healthy blood pressure, because I try and take other natural things that help to do that. And the pomegranate green tea has helped me with that. I've been taking that for a while. And then another one that I like is the hibiscus tea. I found this out of HEB also. It's not the HEB brand, but it is a wild berry hibiscus tea. And hibiscus, the benefits of hibiscus is to help to lower blood pressure, and it also prevents certain cancers. So I really have stepped up my purchasing of this, because with this and the tamoxifen, I want to try and find natural supplements that help to fight and combat cancers. And with me taking this tamoxifen, which could increase the chance of a cancer reoccurring, a different type of cancer reoccurring, because that's just one of the more major side effects. I'm trying to do things to kind of combat that, and I think this hibiscus tea with that. Another thing that I recently found, because I used to take these turmeric shots. They would come in a small bottle about this big. I could find them in HEB. They were by a brand called Suta, and they were a turmeric shot, and it helped with your immunity. And turmeric is good for your immune system, strengthen your immune system, fighting different types of sicknesses and things like that. But I haven't been able to find the shots anywhere. And so I did find this tea by Lipton. It's called, it's Send in the Soothing, and it's a turmeric herbal tea, and it's caffeine free. I try to stay away from really high caffeine drinks. And it's turmeric mixed with ginger and orange. And both of those, well, all three of those are very soothing agents to help with digestion. It helps with your immune system. So to have them all kind of wrapped up in one, but with turmeric being the main one, is really good. And this is a really good tea. I'll drink it maybe once a week. I don't go overboard on my teas. I try to drink them all, maybe just like maybe once a week, maybe twice a week on certain kinds. The main thing is water. So I don't drink sodas. The bad drink that I drink is sweet tea. Now that is my drink. But for during the day, and as I'm working or whatever, in the evening when I'm trying to unwind, I will drink some of these teas, depending on I haven't done it in the evening as much because I don't like having to get up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom. So I try and do it more so in the daytime than at night. But the benefits of ginger is it reduces the nausea, and that's one of the reasons why I was looking for something that had ginger in it, because with the tamoxifen, I was finding that I was getting more increased nausea with the headaches and just things like that. So it reduces nausea. It is an anti-inflammatory. It helps to reduce osteoarthritis, and that's another thing that I know is a side effect of the tamoxifen, the joint pain, which could lead to arthritis. It helps to lower the cholesterol, and it has anti-cancer properties. So one of the things that I found from this company that I order from monthly subscription, it's this ginger. It's this ginger oil. And so what I'll do with this is I'll drop a little bit of this in my tea to help with that. I'll probably do it today because this nerve that I was speaking about is really bothering me. So I'll probably do that to kind of help with some of the anti-inflammatory agents that I feel, because I do feel my hands and feet are a little bit swollen. I have my compression socks on today because I did feel just a little bit bloated, a little bit swollen in my joints this morning when I woke up. And so those are kind of the main things that I do. I also have different roll-on oils that I'll use throughout the day that have different properties in it for soothing and grounding and just kind of relaxing. And I bought them from the company that, like I said, I order from, Melaleuca. This one here is called I'm a Dreamer, and I use this at night. If I don't use my melatonin spray, I will use this, and I'll roll it on my temples and my wrists. And this helps with sleep. And then this one is called Take Root. Okay, and it has a burdock root in it, in addition to other things. But the Take Root is kind of like, last week we had a lot going on at work. We were closing six deals by the 31st, or on the 31st. And so it's just been a lot. And when I feel like it's a lot going on, then I need to kind of slow my pace down and slow down and kind of ground myself, I will roll this Take Root on to kind of soothe me. Because again, I had mentioned videos back, I'm into aromatherapy and just natural agents to kind of help slow me down and soothe me and pace me. So I'll use that. And then the other one that I have been using a lot since I've been having headaches is this one. It's called Snap Out of It. And it is for rough mornings or sluggish afternoons. Again, I roll it on my temples, on my wrists, kind of breathe in that scent, and it kind of wakes me up when I'm having like a morning of headache. But one of the things that I've learned with headaches, things that help to soothe headaches are cucumbers, especially if you eat them before bed. Um, you won't wake up with such an intense headache. And almonds. Almonds help with headaches. So what I do is I keep a thing of almonds by my desk, and if I'm feeling just something, I mean, they were already there as snacks, but in my research, I'm finding that they help with headaches. So I'll just have about 10 almonds. And then one of the things also is peppermint. So I have this concentrated peppermint oil. And what I'll do is boil a cup of water and put a few drops of this oil in it. Just kind of mix that up, and then I'll take a towel and put that towel in that water, and then just kind of wring it out and then put it across my face. That's what I found helped to soothe my headaches big time. Just having that towel, that a warm towel soaked with that peppermint, and just laying it across my head or my face for a few minutes, just kind of breathing that in, that really helped with my headache. So that's what I've been doing lately. So I have a lot of concentrated oils for that. And that's just what I've been doing. One of the things that I bought about a year ago is this humidifier. It's called My Pure Mist humidifier, and my whole family uses this. Nick gets a lot of sinus and allergy congestion, and so I'll have him do this when he's starting to sound stuffy or like he's getting like an itchy throat. It comes with water that you use to put here in the back of it, and it is just a humidifier that you put over, kind of clears out those sinuses, it kind of clears out that throat. And I have him do this. I use it, Nick uses it, Stan uses it. When I start to feel a little stuffy because I have too much air coming down my throat at night with the fans and everything, I will wake up and I will use the humidifier to kind of open me up. Sometimes I'll put a little drop of oil in there to kind of like vapor oil to kind of help open that up if I'm starting to feel congested. But this has been very helpful to me. You can actually buy these with flexible spending account dollars. So if you have a flexible spending account and you don't know how to use the dollars that you have left over at the end of the year, you can buy this, and this is FSA eligible. You can find them at Walgreens, you can find them at Walmart, you can find them online, you can find them on the FSAstore.com. Really, really good investment. So that's kind of the update. Tomorrow, January the 3rd, I do go back to the plastic surgeon. I haven't seen him in like 3 weeks. So I do go back to the plastic surgeon. So I hope that we'll have a surgery date by then. So we can go ahead and do the reconstruction. I have decided on the deep flap reconstruction. Having these tissue expanders in and just the feeling of them has been helpful in me really feeling grounded in my decision about moving forward with the deep flap surgery as opposed to the breast implants. So we'll talk more about that in a different video, because that is a different animal within itself, and I kind of want to just kind of walk through what that's going to be. But I do meet with my plastic surgeon tomorrow. He'll take a look at just how I'm healing, making sure everything is still in place, and we'll discuss an actual surgery date, because I told him that I do want to do it sooner rather than later, and hopefully February will be the time that he has on his calendar, because January was booked. And this first quarter at work is supposed to be a little bit quieter. So I want to get it done before things get back heavy again. So, happy Sunday. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Share it with a friend. Share it with a family member. Please don't hesitate to share it with others. I will be checking in with you soon with another video. I have compiled some videos of me getting ready for Nick's 10th birthday, which will be this Wednesday actually. So he's having a birthday party on this upcoming Saturday. I've been preparing for that, and I'm looking forward to that. He's looking forward to it. But don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you in the next video with this swoop. Cute. Bye.